First off, I want to thank those of you who checked out my Running on Faith tutorial. And my apologies though on the chords. I had put the chord diagrams all in there. I got some new software. I put everything in there almost one beat at a time. I mean, it was a little tricky doing it. But I had it in there I thought was pretty much perfect. And I put it on YouTube and they erased them all. So I just never got time to go back and do it again. But I want to thank my wife Vicki for playing bass on that and for singing so well. I'm going to have to recruit her again to do this, but I've got a little work to do because I'm going to put probably a couple tracks guitar. And so I'm playing mostly bar chords, but on some of it when I do like the second track, it's kind of inside and, you know, the top 4-string chords. So, you know, it gives it, and you get that little funky kind of snappy sound in there. But first off, I'm going to go over the chords and let me get a little better picture, a little more close up on this so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and we'll get going on it. Okay, so during the verses, I'm using these bar chords here for the most part, and it's kind of, you get a full sound with it. Like I said, you can put in certain parts, you can put in some fills and inside chords if you want, but this is how it started out. It would start out in a C minor, and then go to the A sharp, and the rest of these chords are majors. But so A sharp major, G sharp major, and a G. So it'd be like this again. C minor, A sharp, G sharp, G. And the rhythm just kind of. After it goes through that like 4 times, and before it goes into the chorus, you could play a G7. The chords are actually, I think it's G7 9th on the 4th fret, and up on the 11th fret it would be G 9th 5th, I think. And we can get into those later. It's a little difficult, you know. But so anyways, in between the verses and the chorus, you can play G7 there. That'd be fine, kind of a common thing to do, you know. It's like a little resolve almost. It helps you in that, getting back into it. Okay, so this is kind of what's interesting, and this is coming up in another Bonnie Raite song we're doing. But you know how usually a lot of songs say if it starts in A, or, well, okay, here, it starts in C. And the 1-4-5 theory, C, D, E, F, G. So there'd be a C, F, and a G usually in it. And for the chorus, so it would go up to the F, or it could be the G. It would go up to one of the higher chords. It's in that 1-4-5 pattern. I mean, it's a common rock and roll, common blues thing, but this doesn't follow that theory. Being it starts in C minor, the chorus it goes back to C starts in C major on the chorus, and then the other minor would be A, and then at the end of that would be an F and a G. Those are all majors. But so anyways, it would be like this. And that part right there, that would be the intro going into the lead, and the song ends like that. So it's just like a little triad on the lower 3 strings that's going from the A sharp to the C. And the lead follows the rhythm parts. And the 7th chords are not as predominant during the lead, but I think they're still in there. Mainly that's actually harmonically, and that guy is super. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but Norton Buffalo, he plays 4 different harmonicas. He goes through it twice, so he's got 8 changes in there. Harmonica, unreal. The guy was unreal. So, anyways, yeah, you have to see the pattern when we do the song, but it does that. That's the intro, and that's the intro to the lead, and the song ends like that. It's just repeating my runaway. So that's pretty much it. Let's put it together here and see what it all sounds like. You can kind of see the pattern I'm doing and kind of the way I'm playing the rhythm. And I'll throw a few fills in. A couple little things like that. And yeah, like I said, it gets snappy. You have to see when I do this. It's even hard for me to do without the song going, but kind of cool.